Man, I was seeing people online trying to say Dubois seemed scared in the press conferences, then fast forward to now.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Like, god damn, he must have made a mental note of what Anthony Joshua was saying to him in the press conference, because as soon as the fight started, he was beating the man like he stole something. As soon as round one starts, bro comes out the gate, guns blazing, just popping that jab, immediately looking real sure of himself. And AJ was just responding to everything, just straight exchanges, no shyness in sight.
That's what I'm talking about!
But then Dubois landed a right hand that had AJ looking at him like,
oh hell no, you gotta tweet it.
Then after seeing this, he immediately turns up the heat, chasing AJ down, just straight swinging at him. And in the midst of all this, AJ landed a clean uppercut that looked pretty painful. But from Dubois' reaction, he ate that shit like,
Muy bien. Muy bien.
And before AJ could even admire his work, Dubois immediately throws an overhand right that lands flush, and to my surprise, sending him tumbling to the canvas in round one. Like, damn, he ain't even let people get comfortable in their seats yet. And after that hit, AJ is not looking good. Like, just look at how he's walking while the ref is checking on him. I just knew it was about to be downhill from here. But lucky for AJ, that was the end of round one. And he even knew he got lucky because he stuck his tongue out at Dubois as he was walking back to his corner.
You a bitch. You a pure bitch.
But then round two starts, and Dubois comes out of his corner immediately throwing straight haymakers, bouncing Anthony Joshua off the ropes. Then he even starts trying to choke him with his forearm against the ropes. The ref had to come over there like,
whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
But then he allows him to continue, and Dubois is just landing that jab at will. Then they just continue exchanging jabs for the remainder of the round. But now it is round 3, and they both start off shooting some jabs at each other, but then Dubois lands a right and just begins moving forward. And it just seems like AJ has no answer whenever Dubois starts to apply some pressure to him. You can't help but think what the old AJ would have done. But with his past experiences of some of the losses he took, I can't blame him for playing it smarter these days. But then AJ goes for the clinch to slow the pacing. Then after some exchanged jabs, AJ throws a wild right hand and misses, and goes for the clinch again.
Take me into your fucking arms!
But as soon as the clinch breaks, Dubois is on a chase again, and AJ is just like,
God, if you listen, help!
Then AJ throws an uppercut that looks like it missed, but it's hard to tell. But if it did land, he ate that one too, like,
Oh, do this see your song?
But then later in the round, AJ swings a right that misses and gets clipped with a left hand. And you know it hurt because it gave him the high heel ankles. Just look at the way his ankle bent.
That shit hurting.
That looked bad, but nonetheless, Dubois is still on him like,
Job's not finished.
and he is just teeing off on AJ. Got bro sitting on the ropes hitting the,
Leave me alone!
but Dubois is just like, and continues to hit him. Even while AJ sat on the ground, he hit him again. This man AJ had to damn near crawl to his corner. That shit hurt my feelings to watch, but he stands for the count. But now it's round 4, and AJ lands a left that gets tanked by Dubois, and he responds. But I guess AJ got spooked because while he's trying to get away, this man trips over. And look how annoyed he looks because the ref actually started counting. But then later in the round, Dubois lands a body shot that looks kind of low. But for the remainder of that round,
Help! Help!
so on to round 5. Now this is the big one. They just went to war in this one. Early on, they're going jab for jab and end up in a clinch. But after the clinch breaks, AJ lands a big right hand, staggering Dubois. And for a second, I almost thought he might put him down, because he just goes on the attack, chasing down Dubois. But in the midst of being the aggressor, he gets hit with a clean right hand, dropping him into that Mufasa position. And after that shot, AJ can't get back up and they wave off the fight. This fight might have ended in round 5, but this is honestly one of my favorite boxing matches recently. I'm thoroughly enjoying this heavyweight division. No one's really just sitting at the top. Everybody's beating everybody. Salute to Dubois, salute to Joshua. They definitely put on a hell of a show.
Just